I feel like at some point during stream, I fell asleep. I ended up in a nightmare, and in that nightmare, I found me, who is playing this game, but it's actually a nightmare. I can't believe that this game exists in a place that's not a dream. This looks like a trip.
Dreaming Dragon entered. X1. Get ready for the weirdness, everyone.
Swap meets, bingo parlors, cool. Hey, I got a pen and I got 25 cents, I guess? Seven flannel shirts. Interesting. The mattress has a bunch of odd stains. Interesting. A sexy pinup. I don't know why I thought it was gonna whistle the second I clicked it, but I called that. Illumination is the key to visibility. Wow. Is it a basketball? It is. Wait. GPF. I don't know why GPF feels important. Alright, I think we're done with this room. For now, at the very least.
What? Leave me alone, Steve, or I'll tell Mom on you. Mom's in the kitchen, and if you bug me, I'll call her.
Look, do you know me?
Wish I didn't, 'cause then you wouldn't be my brother, and I'd have your room, and all the presents at Christmas. Though I will soon enough anyway, 'cause you're a lousy rat.
You're my brother?
No duh.
Listen, I don't mean to, bug you, but I can't seem to remember anything. Will you please just tell me who you are?
Mom, Steve is bugging me.
Steve, leave Hank alone right now.
Way to take his side. Thanks, Mom.
Why am I a rat? What did I do to you?
You went and got all mushy on that girl, and now you're lighting out on me. Well, if that's the way you're gonna be, then you can drop dead.
What a brutal brother. Jesus Christ. What does lighting out mean?
Lighting out on you.
First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes Steve in a baby carriage.
What the hell are you talking
Yeah,
about?
kid's fucking savage.
Mom, Steve said hell.
Young man, don't you dare use that kind of language in this house.
How'd you like that?
They're both awful. You're a little brat.
Yeah, well, you're in trouble. And you better not forget to take out the paper this morning. Don't try to weasel out of it. You know this is your week to put the paper out in the morning. If you forget again...
What is this? This is Harvester.
Jimmy catches up to you. Say what?
I don't want to tell him that.
Say what? Good. Finally.
Yeah? Yeah.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Damn it. Oh, man. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Well, that didn't work.
Damn it. Oh, man.
Good. Leave me alone, will ya? This is the good part.
What the fuck? Did y'all see how fucking gory that was?
Hey, Steve, I'm Jimmy James. Remember me?
I guess
Hi,
not.
Jamie James. How you doing?
Hey, how come you haven't been putting the paper out for me in the morning? Yeah? Well, try to remember, will ya? How'd you expect a working Joe to make an honest living? You don't put the paper out, I'm out of a job.
So what? You don't get paid for picking up papers anyway.
The Sentinel building burnt down. What the heck else am I supposed to do? Listen, start putting that paper out and everything will be Jake, okay? That's all I want.
Actually, what happened? Alrighty, yeah, pretty much. What happened on the TV screen? A cowboy shot an Indian and his entrails fell out.
Whoa, that's great.
What could you give me?
You know Miss Whaley and Principal Harold down at the school? Well, I found out they're messing around with each other in the broom closet. I can tell you when they meet and trade you some keys that'll let you catch them red-handed. What do you say? Before I give away the keys, let me see those sneakers.
First the keys, then the sneakers.
Nuh-uh. If you're trying to pull a fast one on me, forget it. You don't get the keys
Damn
till I
it.
see the sneakers, and that's that.
How old is this kid?
Kid.
Long enough to know what messing around with means and fucking blackmailing teachers. Was done with chocolate syrup. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't think there's anything else I can do out here. Oh, I can exit. Ooh. Oh shit! General store, post office, barber shop. Oh my god! Shit, there's a lot to do. So 4 years old? is it 4 when you learn to blackmail people? I can't remember. I've been blackmailing people for so long, you know? It's really the good old days.
Well, hello there. How about some cookies? There's plenty of rejects in the trash.
Who are you?
That's a fine way to talk to your mother.
You're my mother?
What the fuck?
That's right. Though sometimes I get treated like the hired help around here.
I don't remember.
Oh my god!
Of course you don't. Until you need your socks.
She's awful!
No, you don't understand. I can't remember where I am or even who I am.
Land's sake, stop your joshing, won't you? Honestly, Steve, I thought you'd grow up a little after graduation. I only hope that new job will plant your feet on the ground.
So that's my name. Steve.
Your name will be
the
M-U-D. Stop
60s.
teasing me, young man.
Listen, this may sound strange, but I've lost my memory. Do you believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm serious.
That was the 50s. Interesting.
Sure, and next you'll be telling me you don't remember Hank and your little sister.
Sister?
Shh, you'll wake her. I just put her down to
Oh,
sleep.
damn it.
If she wakes up, she'll just want to eat again. Darn it, I'm busy, and if you think I'm going to play along with this nonsense, you're crazier than Sparky down at the firehouse.
Fine. Maybe I am crazy. I can't rule that out. Why can't you just help me a little? Is that too much to ask?
Now you've done it. Are you happy? Poor baby. There, there. Did your brother scare you? Let me see. Darn darn that Wasp woman. She's a monster, that's what she is.
Wasp woman?
Tetsuya Crumb is going to hear about this. I want you to go to her house right now and give her a piece of my mind.
I don't know where she lives.
Honestly, you can't miss a house covered with paper nests. Steve, you tell her to mind her own beeswax, or by golly, I'll take it up with the PTA. Or the lodge.
I feel like at some point during stream, I fell asleep. I ended up in a nightmare, and in that nightmare, I found me, who is playing this game, but it's actually a nightmare. I can't believe that this game exists in a place that's not a dream. What?
What's the PTA?
The ever-loving fuck?
Show some respect, Steve.
The PTA?
PTA has a lot of clout in Harvest. We run the charity
I misread
sale,
clout.
the annual blood drive, and by gosh, we even have ties to the lodge.
I thought she was gonna say ties to the mafia. The fuck? What's the lodge?
The Hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon, Steve. It's just the finest place in Harvest, and the most exclusive.
What's so great about it?
Hard to say, since hardly anyone gets inside.
Oh, that's the fucking kid. God damn it.
Just wonderful. Just like the new
I couldn't figure out what this was over here.
Dry process TM. I've never used one, but I know I want it. Instead of sulking around the house all day, why not walk over to the lodge and apply for membership?
The lodge. It solves all your problems. This is a Fez, man. Now I want that Fez.
That's
Give me that
wonderful,
Fez.
Steve. If you got into the lodge, you'd be the talk of Harvest. Harvest is a town unlike any you've ever known.
In what way?
I don't have time to go into it now. Why not take a walk around town and pester someone else? I'm busy.
Mom was kind of thick. I mean, I don't see the thickness that much. I think the dress is just kind of, yeah, you see how, like, thin her ankles are? The real thin arms. I think her dress is just given the impression, though.
You know how he gets.
This fucking game, Lee, you know it? Fine.
I told you I'm busy, Steve. Why don't you... What a thing to say to your mother. Was that an invitation now that your father is out of action? Maybe later, dear. Right now I have housework to do.
I had to know, but I was so scared that it would actually happen. Oh my god.
I told you I'm busy, Steve.
And just who is Stephanie?
Don't you dare toy with that sweet girl. If you start in on her with all this amnesia poop, she'll think her fiancé is having second thoughts about the wedding.
Fiancé? This is insane!
Oh, you're not having second thoughts about marrying Stephanie? Is that what this silliness is all about? Pre-wedding jitters?
Can something like that produce amnesia?
Stop this foolishness right now.
We're
and take
engaged?
Your blessings. Stephanie is great at cooking and cleaning.
I've played Lucid Dream Simulator LSD before, and I had more of an idea of what was going on in that. I'm pretty sure I'd have more of an idea of going on if I had just taken LSD and was kind of just walking around fucking the streets of New York City on LSD. I'd have more of an idea of what's going on. I'm so confused.
What's cooking and cleaning got to do with anything?
Honestly, boys are so dense. What else is there for a wife but cooking and cleaning? You may not appreciate a hot meal on a clean plate when it's there, but if it wasn't, we'd hear about it soon enough, I'll bet.
You're saying that's all there is to marriage? Cooking and cleaning?
Well, you'll have to ask your father about that, but I'm sure Stephanie will do her duty when the time comes. Bless your innocence, but there are certain disgusting truths that go along with marriage. facts that can't be disguised by sheets which wrap around the contours of flexing go-go's and bouncing legs. You can't know what I'm talking about, and that's best. When the time comes to make a baby with Stephanie, you'll have to make your peace with the fact that when a farmer plants his seed, he can't help but get some nasty dirt on his hoe.
Bye, Mom.
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy.
Bye. Bye. After that experience, I hope I never talk to you again. Have a good rest of your life. I'm just gonna head out and go get some milk. We're just, yeah, let's go to the lodge. Let's go become part of a cult. Might as well. I was joking when I said cult. Apparently the game wasn't.
Only initiates may enter the hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon.
What if
Did
I
you
do that deep voice
say
as well?
something?
Then can I enter?
I did not speak, but my mind touched yours.
Telepathy.
Nuh-uh. Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
Warmed my attention. Do you hunger for true knowledge?
Yes, I'd like
There
lodge.
are always obstacles to the path. You must first fill out an application to be considered for initiation into the mysteries.
Telepathically right.
Of the Order are privy to many hidden truths.
Such as?
They know what the trees whisper to the wind to make it.
Everyone knows what the trees whisper. They're the fucking gossipers of the town. You know what Cheryl's been up to recently. What the fuck?
You've forgotten.
Zork, but I fucking apparently...
When you find the path, truth will be revealed to you. When you possess the truth, you will know what you knew. And if anything remains forgotten, then it was never worth the knowing.
Of course trees are fucking sluts. Do you know what pollen is? Trees just fucking come all in the air and is like, look, it's my seed, take me. That's trees. That's trees in a nutshell. They're sluts. That's it. That's all trees are. Examine the hole. Ooh, let me see that hole. Oof. You know what I'm gonna do to that hole. Oh man, warming up. I'm warming up my, my hole techniques. Oof, alright. Well, that's gonna be later. What is in my inventory? I see. We have a pen, we have a quarter, we have a newspaper. He legitimately does look like a Mortal Kombat 1 or 2 character. I don't think I can do anything here. There's a missile base? Hold on, where's the save button? Really, really quick. Just really, really quick.
Oh, who goes there?
They tell me my name is Steve.
All right. This is Section 21. Keep your distance, son. I wouldn't want to have to blow your head off.
That makes two of us.
So you're the...
Welcome back, Garm!
Just another draft-dodging ploy, the way I see it.
My
But at least you're
brain
not an
is
alien.
numb. How are you?
You see their ships every now and then. Sometimes Swell bags one in the woods.
Who are you?
Colonel Buster Monroe, commander of the Harvest Nuclear Missile Installation, keeping America safe from those who would dye our flag red, white, and pink.
These are nuclear missiles?
Goddamn right they are. Every one of them.
Because you
ready
know
to
this
rain
one?
death on the
That's
rescues.
fine.
All I
That's
gotta do is
fine.
hit the button and blammo. The price of vodka goes through the roof.
Start your 18th birthday. Wait, it's your 18th for.
I suppose you have,
Happy birthday, PogChamp!
safeguards against accidents.
I don't think he's clipped through the floor. I don't think he has
Don't be
legs.
such a weak sister. There are no safeguards. This is the 50s.
Happy birthday, James, the
Then
James
You
Master.
have sole control of the missiles.
That's right. Been in charge here since WW2. When I got my
It makes me
lower
uncomfortable when
torso
people say
shot off in the
WW2.
war.
I understand writing
Those
it, but
penwaists in Washington
saying
wanted
it makes
to
me really
stick
uncomfortable.
Behind a desk. To hell with that. They owed me. I left my legs in Dusseldorf. They owed me.
Is Dusseldorf an actual
They
city?
felt that after the trauma of having to crawl from Germany to England trailing my intestines behind me, I was too emotionally unstable to continue in the military. That's why they gave me this nice cushy job and put me in charge of the nuclear missile.
So I can fucking destroy anyone who tries to shit talk me. Aliens.
Aside from your commie bastard,
Aliens.
your alien from another planet is the greatest threat to our democratic way of life. Did you know that 90% of sightings occur within the area of military installations? Hell, I shoot at them whenever I see their ships fly over. But my bullets ping harmlessly off of their hulls. I suspect
So he's not only seen aliens, but it's such a common occurrence that he's just kind of pissed off that he can't shoot at them well enough.
I tell you, son, a nuclear holocaust would be preferable to a takeover by big-headed aliens from Pluto. Lucky for us.
Why is it Pluto?
I'll be making
Pluto is such a sad, harsh planet. I'd welcome them from Pluto. Anything to leave Pluto.
Son, when you've had your body shot in half, you know a thing or two about fear. You learn that when something actually happens, it's never as bad as you imagine it would be.
Aliens just get annoying. Once they fly over and disrupt your missile airspace enough times, you're like, you god dang aliens! Go back to Pluto!
The pain is hardly what I'd call constant. I have my good days when I pass out completely. We're never asked to endure more than we're capable of handling, mister. Folks would die in a nuclear holocaust, but nobody would die who wasn't going to die anyway, sooner or later. And the rest of us? Why, we'd take a little
Oh my
R&R
god,
in the old
Evie.
radiation bunker, climb out in 2 weeks, and go back to work, refreshed and ready to contribute as productive members of society.
Productive members
Makes me
of
wonder why I don't just
society.
push the button and take me a nice vacation. Can you give me any reason why I shouldn't? All right, soldier. You talked me into it. Unfortunately, there's only room in my shelter for one.
I am not disappointed in the slightest that I just started WW3. I am not disappointed in the slightest. Also, can we just point out how perfect naming this file what the actual fuck is? Because anytime I die like that, we come back to what the actual fuck. GG, game's over. Time to go pack it up and go home. We can forget about this experience. Wait, you can die before leaving your house? What? How?
Tell me. Of course, they wouldn't have given you the button if you were really, say, emotionally unstable.
Of course not. I was given a full exam by my captors in the concentration camp when I was captured during my second penetration behind enemy lines. a year after I lost my lower torso. It was quite thorough.
What did it say?
I don't know. I can't read German. Okay, yeah, you can't get shot in two equal but separate portions without feeling a little down. Who wouldn't? That doesn't mean I'm unbalanced.
I like that he points out separate
Balance
but
is fine.
equal portions.
Still, is it abnormal to harbor doubts late at night when your boots in the corner mock you? Is it sick to want to poke them in their eyelets and rip out their laughing tongues? Then you feel bad, and you invite them under the covers with you, but will they come? Oh no! Spit and polish, trump, a long, long way to temporary, especially when you're waddling on your hands. Get some gloves, they say, in their high-pitched little voices, and snicker in the bootlocker, talking to my jockstrap behind my back. They all deserve a good nuclear holocaust. Why are you asking about the button, son?
I'm just a little nervous about it. I mean, suppose an accident happens.
Don't get your panties in a bunch, mister. The button is perfectly safe. I keep it on my person all the time. No commie bastard is getting
I
his
thought
mitts on this
he was
button.
just gonna
No,
fucking
sorry,
sit
Bob.
on it
No one
immediately.
initiates a nuclear holocaust and harvest except me. Now, doesn't that make you feel better?
He apparently thinks that all of the pieces of clothing that he can no longer wear mock him.
Harvest is a fine town, steeped in traditional American values. But that lodge, well, it makes me suspicious, don't mind saying it. They've got their fingers into everything around here.
I am a psych major.
A certain red
Yes.
bastard menace which shall be nameless.
I would diagnose him with schizoaffective disorder and put him on antipsychotics. Probably talk therapy. For a long time. I have never been mocked by pants, but I have a couple crop tops that shit talk me when they think I'm not listening. I don't remember what question I'm answering. Do we want to join the lodge or not? I kind of want to join the lodge.
That might work out for the best, mister. I think you should join the lodge, infiltrate it, and report back on any red sympathy.
There we go.
Report could affect my
Report on
decision.
those goddamn commies in the lodge.
Frankly, all these questions are making me a little suspicious of you. Can you give me any reason why I... Right, huh? Your average commie bastard is always only too ready to hide behind the Constitution. Real You talk a good game, mister. But so does your average commie bastard. The Kremlin teaches its agent...
What is gonna get him to not shoot me? There it is. Alright, that's too bad it's the same ending though. And we come back to what the actual fuck. This week on What the Actual Fuck, is Steve a pink-blooded commie bastard? Will he join the lodge? What does their telepathic paperwork consist of? Find out and stay tuned.
Hello, Steve. How's the husband-to-be?
Other than having no memory, I guess I'm all right.
All right. You should be ecstatic, considering what you're getting into, if you haven't gotten into it already. Speaking of which, I heard Stephanie was grounded. Her daddy's worried about getting his meat. Though if I were him, I'd be more concerned about Stephanie getting some meat.
Right. And you are?
You always were a kidder, Steve. I'm Mr. Johnson, remember? Glad you stopped by. Just got finished waxing the tucker. I could use a little relaxation.
Just got finished waxing his tucker, huh?
I might as well talk to you.
What the fuck am I playing?
Edna Fitzpatrick is one of the snootiest women in town. I declare there is a woman in Harvest that turned me away. If I was interested, that is. Just because she owns DNAs, she's got all these highfalutin ideas about independence. And her with a little girl to raise.
Alright, Garm, I'm down.
And Edna, well, she needs a
That's a good idea.
hard penis.
Okay, now I have to know more.
So
You've said the magic word. I'm intrigued.
You saying Edna's getting it from someone else?
Oh no! Oh no! He's gonna kill me.
Damn Sheriff Dwayne. He's over at DNA's diner every day from noon to 1, eating his dadgum pie. And I got a feeling he'd like Edna for dessert. Sure, it's the only diner in town, but I'm sure he's got more on his mind than food. I'll admit DNA's diner does good business. But money isn't everything to a woman.
Why is it called
Money
DNA's
keeps you
Diner?
warm at night. Can you wrap your
Is it because craving for DNA's Diner's food is in everyone's DNA?
painted hollow fingernails?
I'm here all week.
Edna! So, how's Stephanie?
I see.
Speaking of Stephanie, I still haven't gotten an invitation to the wedding yet.
I don't have anything to do with that.
That's okay. Personally, I'd prefer a pass to the honeymoon. You could use the back seat of my tucker for the maiden voyage. It's plenty big. Believe you me.
He's not even playing around the fact he's a voyeur. Like, not even slightly.
I guarantee it. Though, if you'd like to come up front and take the wheel a while, I wouldn't say nay. Bye now.
Bye, Johnson. I'm gonna go in your home. Examine Mr. Johnson's tucker, I see. Ah, yes. From 1948. Ooh, abandoned house. Let's go. I'm gonna save real quick. Y'all, do you hear the rhymes those flies are spitting? You see that? Look at that shit! They're fucking sick! Get them on the recording office. Oh, this is the Wasp Lady.
It's not often that I get visitors.
Are you
Buck to the boom
Wasp
to the boom to
woman?
the bass, buck to the boom to the bumble.
The ignorant of harvest called me the Wasp Woman. A pejorative, no doubt, born of fear and a poverty of imagination.
I don't understand.
The politics of honey, the Judeo-Christian rites of sacrifice and conventional taboos against unbridled pleasure are all responsible for the prejudice against wasps.
How do we become a wasp acolyte? Because I am vibing on this lady right now.
When a bee stings, it rips itself apart and dies for its audacity. Its appeal to
You know
the
it.
raised,
This is
worshipping
about as
flock
abandoned as
that
houses get,
demands
Space Neurosis.
and a
There's
drink.
always a wasp cult in every abandoned house.
But the wasp is promiscuous.
Ooh.
They are not as sympathetic to the masses because they don't die when they sting. They live to sting another day, and they take pleasure from it.
I'm vibing on Wasp Lady. We're gonna become a wasp acolyte.
A great
Another shot?
The
You're
wasp
tempting.
is a sensual being,
You are tempting.
not a laborer, hedonistic instead of industrial. Some think them quick to anger. In truth, they are easily swayed to ecstasy. They penetrate your flesh, and the muscular contractions in their thorax as they pump venom could be likened to the muscular contractions of ejaculation. Each painful welt, an act of love.
Yeah, I'm still vibing on Wasp Lady. Everything she said makes perfect sense to me right there. That sounds like common sense to me, you know? That's just, wasp ejaculations in your arm is just, oof. Oof, you know? I'm gonna take up that shot.
Regard the wasp. Wasps produce nothing for others, but only for themselves. Wasps build nests and more wasps, nothing more. They spread into eaves and acts.
See, she gets it.
Not to make
She just
friends
understands.
with the but to buzz and rustle on their own paper, perpetuating their own agenda.
The actor deserves it.
Stealth.
Your mom's birthday on Sunday? Happy?
The most relentless of insects. Innocent children. What better way to describe the wasp? Carefree, wild, beautiful things. If they wish to share their love with babies, or any of the rest of you ignorant hicks, that is not my concern.
I'm gonna step out for some air real quick. Thanks, though. Thanks, though. I think Wasp Lady lost me a little bit. Just a little bit. With the whole, if she wants to make love to children or you ignorant hicks, then that's their choice. She lost me a little bit. It all fits. It all fits. Also, the wasp eyes have the symbol of the cult. The cult symbol, the harvest symbol. It all fits. A wasp nest. Thanks. Thanks, Steve. Real helpful, aren't you, Steve? Try killing her? Wait, you can? Hold on. What the actual fuck? Does she just die? Is that it? Is she just dead now? I'm not sure I want to kill her yet. I'm gonna go back and load. let's go to the cemetery. I like cemeteries. Here lies Boxcar Willie. Aw, man, I love that. He must have been a fucking good-ass Boxcar Willie. Oh, that makes sense. A cemetery, yeah. Robba Williams. May your fantasies be forever gory. Scotty Backern. Another unknown visitor. Murdered in cold blood. Yeah, no kidding, James. No kidding. Yet another resting place amongst the graves. Now that's what you call wordplay. Doggo! There's nothing. I don't think there's anything over here. Potsdam. Potsdam. Imagine having a last name like Potsdam. Walk into a room styling a fucking fabulous cape going, "It's me, Potsdam." Your name does it all for you. Fuck, I wish I had a name like Potsdam. Non-lethal terminal velocity, oh my god. Shady Oaks? That's the best name for a mortuary I could imagine. You know that your dead loved ones are cared for at Shady Oaks. Votive candles? I like votive candles. They're my favorite subsection of candles. The Ledger. Rhinecliff. I see. Okay. Who looks up at a fucking pink chandelier and goes, "Oh, it looks like a horde of rats balancing on wires." Thanks, Steve. You fucking weirdo. Oh my god. As a Monopoly? Yeah, no kidding. I'm pretty fine with being sacrificed at this point. You know, if it's for the good of the fucking cult. Cult seems like they know what they're doing, just saying. They have most of the town following. The imprint of a head, buttocks, and sliding heels are scraped into the dust. Wait, what the fuck? A hauntingly beautiful stained glass window in which a man holds a scythe in one hand and some ethereal power in the other. Cool. Jubilantly terrified. I love it. Jubilantly terrified is my favorite combination of words that I've seen in this game so far. It'll be Vikings during Midsummer. Fucking Midsummer, man. My god, that movie. The Potsdam Residence. They're the ones that owned the funerary devices. Oh.
There he is, my future son-in-law. And how's he doing today?
We're getting married to the daughter of the people who own the mortuary? We're fucking, we have it made. We have it made. How could you ask for any better?
Oh, you'll have to ask the missus about that. Stephanie's grounded to the wedding.
What is that picture? It's a guy eating raw meat.
Can't have her changing her mind
You
at
know,
the last minute.
people
Not
really
with
enjoy
all that
eating meat.
at stake.
In fact, most people film their eating meat and put it on Pornhub. Anyways.
Meat is the foundation of any decent society.
See, he gets
Everyone
it.
needs at
He
least
gets it.
3 servings of red meat a day. And anyone who says otherwise is a common.
Flav, how are you?
Once you're married to Stephanie, I'll be part of the family too. And your father will give me all the meat I want. Kinda makes up for
His
not
father's
being
gonna give him all the meat he wants, guys. God damn.
I haven't seen my father. He's locked in a room.
He's not going to die, is he?
Like I said, I don't know. That woman, Mom, tends to him herself.
Well, next time you see him,
Way more
you should
distracting
explain
and
to
funny,
us
isn't it?
and
Oh
tell
my
him
god,
that
isn't
I'm
it?
praying for his speedy recovery.
The meat factory? The meat factory sounds totally normal.
Remind him about the meat, especially about
The meat. The meat.
Yeah, fine. If I see him.
You should be more concerned. If he dies,
Some other kind of meat?
then who's
Hell
going to take
yeah,
over the
Fritz.
slaughterhouse? Who's going to tend to the meat?
The meat!
I guess as his son, you'd take over, right?
Our meat analogy went out the window as his son.
I can't imagine a better job than working in a slaughterhouse.
Fuck, I skipped it.
Oh, sure.
Damn it.
Cutting animals.
There we go,
may
we're
not be
fine.
much fun. Reaching into their bodies and yanking out the bloody guts.
Fair.
intestines dangling. And
Give him
slapping
the damn
the
midnight
smell
meat
of
train,
death and
though.
shit in your nostrils all the time. Well, those are all definite cons. But once you're done, the guts have been washed into the gutters. What are you left with? Meat. Rows and rows of scrumptious red.
Did y'all hear that too? Bye, Mr. Potsdam. Yeah, that scritching sound. The one that felt like he was coming from my fucking throat? Yeah, that one. The rigorous intellectual standards. No books are good enough for the Potsdam family. Oh, no, no.
Sorry. You'll have to ask Mrs. Potsdam.
Hello, Steve. Have you flossed today?
You know I've flossed, 'cause I floss every day, just like every human should. Thanks for asking, though.
Well, Stephanie is grounded, Steve.
Why?
I'm sure I don't know. Mr. Potsdam has sent her to her room, and in her room...
Major, I have
until
no
Mr.
words to
Potsdam
describe
says
this
otherwise.
game.
Probably until the wedding. Mr. Potsdam feels there's too much at stake to allow Stephanie to run around loose.
She doesn't want to get married either, huh?
Are you saying you don't want to marry my daughter?
I don't know your daughter, Mrs. Potsdam. Why is she grounded? Afraid she'll run away before the
This is
wedding?
Lyphoria.
No! She's as delighted as we are about the wedding. Every bit as delighted.
Orion
as we
gets
are.
it. Orion
She
gets
might
it.
get hit by a car or a falling piano or who knows
Orion
what.
gets it. We were told about that.
Mr. Potsdam wants us all to be one happy family, and he doesn't want to risk anything happening at the last minute. I don't see any reason why not.
Hell yeah, we can go see Stephanie. Alright, we're gonna go see our
Give
betrothed.
my regards to your parents.
I personally heard Stephanie hadn't gotten enough meat recently. So we're gonna go deliver some meat to Stephanie.
Who are you? What are you doing in my room?
Haven't you heard? We're getting married.
So, you're the one. Steve, isn't it?
You mean you don't know me?
I mean, I don't know anyone. I don't remember anything. How many times do I
Oh
have to say
shit,
it?
she's in the same situation we are.
Stephanie, because
I can't remember a damn thing either.
Really? Oh God, I thought it was just me.
You're not alone. Can you tell me what's going on here?
Those people downstairs have locked me in my room. They say I'm grounded until the wedding.
Also, why is one single person playing both of our moms? Why, what? She's just, yeah, just laying there. Yep. Let's talk about the amnesia, I guess?
Amnesia isn't total after all. You're familiar to me. Like we've met before. In another life.
Maybe we really do live here. Maybe we were together, and the same thing happened to both of us. An accident. Something.
Neither of us has bumps on our heads, if that's what you're getting at.
Have you been
I
able to
love the
remember anything
smile
else?
she said
Anything
that
at
with
all?
on her face.
Well,
Neither of us has
I have
bumps
had
on our
those
heads, if
recurring
that's what you're
dreams.
getting at.
just fragments, really. Strange, abstract
What the fuck?
images. Liquid, chrome.
Probably just a dream.
Well, have you thought about how to escape Harvest?
What could we do for escape?
Harvest is a prison, Steve. Don't forget that.
Have you seen what it feels like to chew 5 gum? Don't let the goddamn commies get you! 5 gum.
Of course I'm right.
Is a prison. Yeah, no kidding. Oh my god, what even? All right, let's talk about getting indoctrinated into the lodge together.
Lodge, this Order of the Harvest Moon. They're responsible for this insane bake sale that's.
Is it just a bunch of people that play Harvest Moon together? Because honestly, I'm down.
Lodge, it's always in this
Just
hushed,
invite me.
reverent tone. Mom keeps telling me that women can't join, but she keeps pressuring me to get you to join.
She's not the only one who wants me to sign on with the lodge.
That's probably the worst thing you could do.
I
You
feel
think
that,
the lodge
David.
is some kind of trap?
I think all of Harvest is a trap.
That's
Sly
true.
Hayato, how are you doing?
Maybe joining the lodge is the way out.
Look, why not explore the town a little? I can't get out of here, but if I
Yeah,
could,
see,
that's what
James?
I'd do.
No,
Maybe you
she's
can figure out
ready to
what's
go for it,
happening here
Arrow.
without going anywhere near the lodge.
You're really afraid of the lodge, aren't you?
I look at that building, all lit up at night, and I get scared. I mean,
Wants
look
you
at
to
the
drink
damn
her
thing.
Kool-Aid, god
Seem like
damn
a
it.
harmless bunch of Masons to you?
Masons? Wait. Masons. Masons. The Freemasons. The Freemasons, the Liberation Group. The Liberation Group that started the Illuminati?
The prophecy is true.
Illuminati confirmed.
Come back and visit me.
She has a nice taste. He already knows she has a nice taste.
Steve, it's good to talk to you, but if... You're not making sense.
Damn it!
Come back and visit.
Ooh, let's get in the closet. This isn't a closet. A thin layer of hair coats the entirety of the bathtub? Okay, they're not even hiding it anymore. He fucking jacks off all over the house. The towels are stiff as boards? What the fuck? She's purty. Okay, Steve. I see what you're focused on. not what I was expecting, but apparently someone fucking... What? So someone's just peeking on their daughter at random points. Can I close this? No? Apparently not. Apparently we leave that open now. Also, why is she wearing lingerie? Nobody wears lingerie unless they're going for an occasion. It's just lingerie under their clothes. What the fuck? Apparently Flav! You can search the cabinet! Let's see what drugs they're on. Be sure to roll up the tube from the bottom. This is just your 50s household tip. Why did I just pick up the tampons? I picked up what was clearly a healing item. Yeast disinfectant. Oral lube. Get some aspirin. Oh. We got some lube. And we got some tampons. And we got some aspirin. Oh, toilet paper. That stuff's worth its weight in gold.
Come back and visit.
It said I should ask Stephanie about
some
these.
Kind of point?
Apparently not.
Are you making some kind of...
Okay, that just means that nothing is wrong, apparently. I mean, nothing happened. Okay. I don't understand what's going on. Give her the yeast I couldn't pick that up for some reason. Just so you see it and laugh, got you. I wonder what the world record is. Hold on. So out of curiosity, just really quick. Just really quick. Double save just to be sure it actually happened. His head fell the fuck off. The police work fucking fast, though. Oh.
What were you thinking? Attacking someone like that, with so many witnesses around?
Somebody help me!
Am I about to get electrocuted? No way.
What do you people want from me?
Too late for that, boy. Ain't it, Sergeant?
Indeed it is, Sheriff. Answers may only...
There was no witnesses. Countdown to shot. 3, 2, 1, go! I don't think that's how electricity works. That was fucking great. Yeah, the alien music in that house, though, is interesting. Post office, general store. Let's go to the store. Maybe we can buy something with that quarter. Surprised it wasn't Flank Boy? Yeah. Eternally frozen to 405. Maybe it's just always 405. Oh my god. Creamed asparagus, 2 for 49 cents. Yummy.
Can I help you, dear?
Who are you?
This is Phelps General Store, so who would that make me? Maybe you need to go back to Gein Memorial and have Miss Whaley teach you about logic.
I'm fuzzy on a lot of things these days. My memory's gone.
Pshaw, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm serious, I need some help.
Well, they say a sharp blow to the head is a good thing for amnesia. In which case, I'd recommend Miss Whaley again. Then again, they say a good scare can jog the memory.
Don't worry, I've gotten plenty of those so far.
To visit the sergeant at arms over at the lodge. That man gives me the willies. Speaking of willies, how's your father?
Don't know. Haven't seen him.
Care to buy anything today?
People are obsessed with fucking dicks.
Just point to whatever you want. I'm a little hard of hearing.
Why do the soup cans have skulls and crossbones on them? An adult magazine? Pug Champ. Spicy soup? Or possibly rat poison? A cow is bleeding a robust coffee on the Harvest Blend can labels? What the fuck? Is it bad you need to wake up at 8:30? Oh my god, James, get some sleep. I'm worried about buying the magazine on stream. How dirty is it? The only thing that'll buy me is
a girly magazine? Why, Steve, I'm surprised at you. I'd expect that sort of thing.
Well, will you sell me one?
I certainly will, Steve.
Guys, I'm scared. Is there actual nudity in it?
Stares him away from being a fireman.
Thank you for shouting out Exodus. Also, is there actual nudity in it? Okay, there's no nudity. Okay, cool. I'm fine with this. Alright, everyone, we're gonna look at an adult magazine together. Stinks of rotting meat, perfect. Dead roaches and bits of arid grit. Perfect, awesome, beautiful. I'm so glad that I visited the general store. I have such a good opinion of our town now. Post office time. 41% off packing peanuts. Double click on an item? Okay. You sure there's no nudity in it, right? A blind woman is trying to read her mail. No. I'm gonna go die. Alright, Immortal. Have a good die. Hope you see you alive soon. Secret of Monkey Island win. Honestly, that'd be kind of fun. Yeet, how you doing? Bake sale. It's not letting me.
Okay. Well, that didn't work.
It's not letting me at all. The Laptato, that's a fantastic idea, and I'll use that in the future, but also, it's not letting me at all. Give a kid the magazine? Got you.
Damn it. That interests me not at all, young man.
Have I tried restarting my computer? I've tried restarting my brain. I should actually restart my brain soon. I'm not done yet, though. How do I leave? There we go. Left for like 2 months? I gained a decent amount. I had a follow bot hit me last night for like 8,000 followers. And that wasn't fun, because I didn't earn them. I didn't earn those followers. Nothing looks interesting at the post office. You'll restart my brain? Perfect, thank you. Didn't talk to the postman? You're right! I earned every one of the follow bots.
Yes?
I need some help.
Postmaster Boyle?
Okay, so here's what we're thinking, right? So, what's her name? Stephanie? Is her name Stephanie? I'm just gonna call her name Stephanie. The one we're married to. Do we want to strictly obey her wishes and not go for the lodge? Or do we want to go for the rest of the town's wishes and go for the lodge? I think we don't go for the lodge, but I think we pretend to go to the lodge, question mark?
Sorry, youngster, we're out.
Come on, you must have one of...
Well, I do have the master, but you can't write on that. And I only make copies once a month. Afraid not, son. You can't get them anywhere. I'm sorry, you'll just have to come back in a month, same as anyone else. And even then, I can't guarantee
That's
you'll
my
get an
thought.
application. The line is always long, and there are never enough.
It's very important that I get in quickly.
That's what they all say. Postmaster Boyle, I'll just die if I don't get into the lodge. I can't make an exception, young man. It just wouldn't be right. Don't mumble, son. Can't... Next time you post. Sorry, son.
Dang.
Next time you post.
He just won't let me. Damn. I feel like I have to steal the master somehow. Barbershop time. Did y'all know barbershops used to be in charge of surgery? Never mentioned his birthday? Oh my gosh. Jim Bob! Did not withstand. Oh my god.
Howdy, Steve.
Yeah. Howdy back, Mr...
It's swell, Steve. Don't you pull my old leg now. Change your mind about that aluminum siding?
What are you talking about?
I really think you should talk your father into buying some. He can afford it. And I can't stress enough the value of some really fine aluminum siding. Keeps it warm in the summer, cool in the winter, and it keeps out the sheep. Pastorelli ought to look into some, but I can't get him to understand a word I say.
Let's ask about Pastorelli.
Rube from way back. Ask Clem Parsons how
Oh,
he followed
Clem.
up with the alarm system in here. I'm a plumber. I could fix it for him, but he just won't listen.
Oh, almost definitely, Arrow. Almost
Well,
definitely.
I seen the end coming for the aluminum siding game, so I took a mail course and learned how to be a plumber. Now, there's a business that never lets up. You'd be surprised what people flush down the toilet. Well, I seen the end coming for the aluminum siding game, so I took a mail course and learned how to be a plumber. Nice to see.
Hello there, young.
Does that mean I should be checking
Them
toilets?
aliens I was telling you about? Well, they came back last night, cutting up.
How come I never seen none of them saucers, Clem?
Them aliens is wily, Pete. You don't cross the intergalactic void without learning a trick or two. You know what Pastorelli did?
Oh my god, he's
He gets
fantastic.
an alarm system to protect his pole. Only he don't know how to
Good
rig
night,
it.
James.
Now it's all awry. Pastorelli's a funny sort. Foreigner, don't you know? He cuts hair pretty good, but he don't know spit about nothing else. He just
back. I have a good lurk exodus.
Pastorelli shelled out for an alarm system, all right, but he's too cheap to hire an electrician to hook her up. Dang idiot cross-wired it through the fire sprinkler, so now when the alarm goes off, it sets the sprinkler spraying. Nation. Aliens looking for intelligent life ought to stay away from this shop, sure enough.
That's amazing.
Anytime.
As a young buck, hunt down these dangerous cows. Please tell me that's not real. Oh god, the sheep. I just realized that was a sheep. What the fuck? Beep beep, it's a sheep. Let's go on down to the meat plant. Yeah, it did sound like something from Toontown. I didn't mean to just straight up leave, but my subconscious wanted to. What did I think the sheep was? I don't know. Whatever the fuck is in barbershops. Major, thank you so much for the gift sub. Thank you so much. It's so much appreciated. Horrible stench coming from within? Okay, cool. That sounds normal. Oh, and thank you for the 100 bits as well.
Major Gaming YT underscore chill.
Smells extremely bad. Okay. Hello, random cat. At first I was sure that was... Oh, God.
Steve, how's your father? Is he better?
About the same, I guess.
He's been away from work for weeks, and when I call your house, your mother won't let me talk to him.
I haven't seen him either.
This is a fine kettle of fish, I must say. Though I am glad to see you taking an interest in the business in your dad's absence.
Who are you?
Aw, Steve, I didn't want to believe that amnesia hokum. Now you're saying you don't remember your pal, Pat
O'Reilly? Oh, man, Pat O'Reilly. That brings back memories. Oh, I remember Pat. Man, me and Pat, we go way back.
What exactly is wrong with you?
Why are there so many cats? Don't think about it.
I can't get in to see him. What's with all the cats? This a slaughterhouse or a kennel?
Oh, them? They eat the scraps, that's all.
Yeah, but look at... Isn't there some kind of health department that keeps tabs on these things?
Are you going to work at the health department, Steve?
Looks like a worse Papa John's. He really does.
That's good to know.
My point was only, you shouldn't allow animals in the food process.
We don't let them get into the meat. That's unsanitary, and the health department wouldn't stand for it. There's things you don't know.
Hold on, I'm gonna back out and I'm gonna save, because I realized it's been a bit since I saved, and I really wanted to see that one answer, but I was pretty sure it would get me killed. Alright.
Can't talk now, Steve.
Come to think of it, I don't see any cattle around here. Where do you keep the animals?
Does it matter? The end product is all the customer cares about, Steve. And we only carry the finest meat, only the juiciest cuts. Once you take over the business, you'll realize the importance of maintaining quality while cutting costs. We know what we're doing here, Steve. If we didn't, would the lodge use us to cater their affairs? Your father's very particular about the profit, Steve. No freebies for anyone. But seeing how you're his...
Yeah, no kidding,
There's
Juke
certain
mate.
tricks to the trade, Steve. Once your dad gets better and you start working in here cutting up the meat, you'll be privy to them. There's always cheaper, better ways to do things, if you're creative.
If you're creative.
Don't be such a stranger, Steve.
Yeah, no, bye. 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 I've almost visited all of the areas in the game once. Let's go check out Guy Memorial School. Oh, that just leaves. I wanted to click on the sign.
Steve, good of you to drop by, big guy.
God, the sound of the fluorescent lighting, though.
I hear.
You could say that.
Good, good. That's a nice part of my job. Turning fine young men and women out into the world, and then watching them prosper. Of course, I was able to reach more people at the old Sentinel, God bless her. But then again, I never got to see the results of my work up close before.
Who are you?
You know very well I'm Mr. Harold, the principal of Gain Memorial. Steve, I've heard about this amnesia nonsense. I had hoped you'd be in the
Quite a bit.
Now, fine young fellow like yourself.
Same name as a I literally didn't think about that.
Maybe you need a little more.
I think it's a drawing of a pizza. I think it's a really shitty drawing of a pizza.
Boy, I sure miss the old newspaper. The sheriff never did investigate that fire properly. Call it a newspaper man's instinct. Though I can't imagine why Sheriff Dwayne would cover up anything. I mean, the only ones who stood to profit from the newspaper going
Quality
out of business
time,
was the owner of
sir.
the TV station. And Mr. McKnight had an airtight alibi. Still, if not for the fire, I never would have wound up as principal of Gain Memorial.
Gain Memorial? Sounds like a cemetery or a hospital, not a school.
It does!
This institution was named for a great man, whose first name escapes me. He epitomized the great potential within us all, big guy.
It's definitely
And there's
Ed.
an honorary plaque commemorating him.
I have no question it's Ed. Evie is right.
Why do you keep calling me big guy?
A sign of respect, lad. As principal, my station is higher than yours now. But you never know what the future holds, so you should always hedge your bets. And pay tribute to your
Ted, fair enough.
You never know who will come to power, or who. Even now,
What the
we
fuck
sit
is that?
behind the
I
scenes.
swear that's a
For all
pizza
I
and
know,
that's a
you might
cake.
already be a member of the
I
order,
swear.
with access to the lodge. If that were the case, you'd be my superior, and I'd be all that much better off having shown you respect and spent some.
Okay, so the
quality time
lodge.
with you.
What do you mean, quality time?
Some, like Miss Whaley, favor stern discipline, corporal punishment, as a means of socialization. Myself, I temper discipline with love.
I was
Quality
hoping
time can be such a warm,
he would say
sharing
something to
experience.
convince me it wasn't
After
what I
just
was
a few
thinking it
sessions,
was.
You'd stop this amnesia nonsense and become a productive member of society and a fit
No,
candidate
he just
for
made
the
me more
lodge.
sure.
Drop in again soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult quality time.
Yeah. That voice caused me to shiver. Congratulations, game. You fucking did it. This isn't the worst pedophile related to this game. Thanks for the reassurance, Lee. I really appreciate that. Oh, I wanted to look away so bad. Looks stunned and zombified. Beautiful.
My goodness, class, this is Steven. He used to be a student here at Gein Memorial. Say hello, class. They're reticent. The educator's gravest problem today is the apathy of the students.
What's wrong with their heads?
I can tell you in one word, Stephen. Discipline. Thank
Wait,
goodness
really?
You weren't a sulky bear. You were always a smiley bear.
Then you remember me?
Not as such. So many pupils, Stephen. They come and they go. But I can always spot those who were nice boys. You can tell from the forehead. The lobes. Right, class? I'm glad you stopped by, Stephen.
Phrenology is not a thing.
To the class about civic responsibility?
Not really. I was.
Yes, it has, hamster.
Oh, but you must, Stephen.
But good catch, because I didn't catch that.
Just the thing to inspire these little monsters. Stephen, have you any questions for me, or shall I continue with class?
That makes me uncomfortable, Lee.
Ask away, then. We don't practice corporal punishment here. I've never believed in that old adage, spare the rod and spoil the child. A rod is too thin, but a baseball bat? That bridges the generation gap quite nicely. Oh dear, Colonel Monroe is conducting another air raid drill. Everyone into the hallway, quick!
If an A-bomb hits, what good is it gonna do to duck and cover?
I did not expect that to be so cartoony, never mind! I didn't even get to finish the sentence!
My stars, that was exciting.
This lodge. What do you know about it?
The building itself, like Harvest, was constructed with a specific purpose in mind. That noble intent is known only to those within the Order. You're at about the right age to join them, Stephen, and you will do so if you care about your future.
Can you tell me anything about Harvest?
Harvest was founded by the Order of the Harvest Moon about 100 years ago.
For what purpose?
Why, I'm sure you'd have to ask them. You'll find the members of the Order at the lodge.
What?
Stop.
I can't with this game. TV station. Let's go to Edna's Diner. Good morning, Shokushu-sama. How are you? I am far too existing for this game. Arrow? Oh, you can hear the buzz of neon? Yeah, I feel that. I frequently hear him buzz around. Bachelor's so busy as fuck. I hope it's going well. That makes sense.
Hi, what's your name?
Karen,
What are you doing?
playing. My mom is working.
Not now.
Okay, bye-bye.
We're gonna save real quick. Have a job after? Hell yeah, doing what? Feeling the mood at DNA's Diner? I feel that. So I was told to do this.
What's that, Mommy?
How dare you? You're a nice boy, Steve, but you need to be taught a lesson.
Am I gonna get the electric chair again? Am I gonna get the electric chair again? Software engineer and specialist energy transition. Nice.
What kind of pervert are you? Harassing a little girl. This is your first arrest, Steve. You just remember, we've got a...
Oh! It returns me home! Hell yeah! This Murder Walrus is like the weirdest horror game I have ever... It's the weirdest game I have ever seen, ever. Everything about it is just... is what? 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 I don't think 3 strikes matters when you killed somebody.
Oh, Steve, what are you doing, sneaking up on me like that? God, for a second I thought you were Mr. Johnson. Sure. And my name's Edna Fitzpatrick.
Interesting.
I'm not the one with amnesia.
Yeah, he did, Sly.
You always were a kidder, Steve.
I guess I've changed. I'm not kidding.
Now, Steve...
Murder Walrus, join the rest of us. Join all of the rest of us.
If you don't want to marry Stephanie, then don't. But don't play sick, for heaven's sake. I'd expect that from Karen, not an 18-year-old. You've met Karen, my 8-year-old. Other than the diner, she's all I have. There isn't a nicer girl in Harvest than Stephanie, Steve. You should be grateful that she's promised you her hand.
I don't remember that happening, Edna.
Honestly, you men are so childish.
That was a little terrifying.
What it is about marriage that turns even
God, I know, that blue screen makes it so subtly uncomfortable.
Father, when he just up and ran out on me one night. I heard that he joined the lodge. But if he did, I never saw him come out again. Even Sheriff Dwayne wasn't able to find out what
Interesting. Interesting. So her past husband and her dad, well, her past fiance and her dad were like just fucking abducted or something?
Mr. Johnson has a liking for me. I'd call it a crush, but that's too innocent a word. He's a bitter man with too much time on his hands. He's never gotten over being rejected by the lodge, and there's something unwholesome in the way he looks at me. I'm always glad when the sheriff comes in every day at noon. The lodge is the repository of all wisdom. You should join the Order of the Harvest Moon, Steve, and soon.
Why? For God's sake, what is it about this?
The wheat ripens and waits not for the scythe. The farmer who waits too long, it were better that he use the scythe to rip his own stomach out than to stay his scythe when the wheat ripens. The harvest moon wanes and then comes winter. An empty belly, the body sans belly, gurgling within or bloody on the ground. What does it benefit a man if he gains his soul and loses the world? You hunger. Feed yourself before it's too late. Oh.
Edna?
Steve. What happened? Were we talking about Boyle?
You seemed strange there for a minute.
I'm sorry. I'm under a lot of stress. Running this diner all alone. Forgive me.
Okay. Okay. Alright.
Though I see them together a lot, Boyle and the sheriff never act very friendly towards each other. Almost like there's some kind of bond between them besides friendship. Though what it might be, I can't imagine. Maybe Sheriff Dwayne resents the fact that he's never been able to get into the lodge. Though that's not Boyle's fault. He just hands out the applications. He doesn't decide who gets admitted. Stop by any time.
Hey. Can I click on anything? Cake cover. By the front desk like that? That doesn't seem that unusual to me. But it's definitely not good design, but it doesn't seem criminal design. The jukebox stopped playing and it suddenly got eerier. Okay, somebody flipped it. We're good. Somebody flipped it. We're fine. We're fine. Let's go for the newspaper building. I forgot it had been burned down. I don't know what I expected. Well, at least the plumbing held up. Cue laugh track. Dreading the firehouse. We'll go police station next. Too busy writing a bug report? Oh my god.
Hello, Steve. Let me introduce
Nope,
myself.
not bad.
I'm Sheriff Dwayne, and this here is Luma.
Dwayne.
I reckon.
Then pleasure, I
haven't met
reckon.
before?
Oh my god.
Of course we have. But I heard about your alleged amnesia and figured I'd play along. I sure hope this is just a prank and not the start of some insanity plea. Keep your nose clean or you'll wind up in jail. And that's no place to hold a wedding. I understand you witnessed Miss Whaley's dispensing a little discipline at the school. And she thinks you may be,
Oh
feeling
god,
a bit
that was an
about it.
important event. Oh no.
You need to forget about it, boy. I don't interfere in school discipline. Heck, there isn't a psychiatrist around who'd disagree about what a calming influence a dent in the head can be. You can't argue with science.
Yeah,
Steve.
nope, that lines up perfectly with
Bigger
what I've
than
learned
all
in
of
school.
us. Why do you want to break your poor mama's heart with all this amnesia bunk?
I'm telling you.
I was thinking about saving as well, but I was worried that I would
Well,
lose
you've
some of
always
the
been a kidder,
dialogue
Steve.
options.
Boy, you need to stop all this funning and get serious. You've got a wedding coming up soon. Heck. Stop on by it.
Alright, good luck with your report, Kane. Thanks so much for stopping by. Oh, I loaded instead of... God damn it. I think that's a good cue for me to go ahead and jump off for tonight.